Step 2. Adding markup entries. In this training step, Mary, the lead architect, realizes that the type of the insulation layer doesn't fulfill the requirements calling for mineral wool insulation in the external walls. She will ask Joe to change it using the Markup tool. In Mary Jones's instance of ArchiCAD, activate the first preset view located in the Chapter 7 folder in the Navigator's view map. Use the document Markup Tools menu command to display the Markup Tools palette. Expand the Markup Entries panel of the palette and click the Add Entry button in the upper left corner to add a new markup entry. Enter Change Insulation Type in the name field of the new markup entry dialog. Then select the Remarks item in the Style drop-down list of available styles. Select the Create New Markup Entry from Scratch and the Start New Markup Thread radio buttons. Then click OK to create the entry. Notice that the new markup entry has been immediately added to the markup entries list with all the corresponding details at the bottom of the panel. The Markup Entries panel, by default, lists all markup entries by the name of the project views they are situated on. You can sort this list in several other formats, like name, date, creator, owner, style, and thread. Select the wall by clicking it near the point of Label 1. Notice that as soon as you select the wall, two buttons, Highlight Elements and Remove Highlight, were activated in the Highlight Elements field of the Markup Tools panel. If you are working on a solo project file, or if you reserve the selected element, two more buttons, Turn into Corrections and Remove Corrections, will become active in the Corrections field of the panel. Click the Highlight Element button, then press the Escape key to deselect the wall. Notice that the highlighted wall turned to a light blue color. This represents that Mary Jones has highlighted the element. Use the Window, Palettes, Favorites menu command to bring up the Favorites palette in case it is not already displayed. Drag the title area of the Favorites palette and move it toward the bottom right part of your screen. If you use a PC, the palette will be docked under the Navigator palette automatically. If you are using a Mac OS, you will have to resize the Navigator palette by dragging its bottom right corner and manually place the Favorites palette underneath it. Favorites are pre-configured virtual building elements. You can save the element settings of any frequently used building elements to Favorites for later use. Double-click the Revision Cloud 1 favorite in the Favorites list to activate it. The Spline tool will be activated from the More group of the toolbox. Select the third freehand geometry method in the info box. Activate the Start Corrections mode by pressing its button under Corrections in the Markup Tools panel. Click near the highlighted wall, hold down the left button of the mouse, and draw a cloud around the selected wall by moving the cursor counterclockwise around it. When finished, release the mouse button. The cloud will be displayed in the dark blue color that was set for correction elements. Let's now inform Joe about the issue. Expand the Tag and Discussion panel of the Markup Tools palette. Enter Modify External Walls, see Markup Comments for details in the Tag Text field, Then click the Place on Plan button and place it on the floor plan near the affected wall. Expand the Markup Entries panel and click the eye icon to the left of the newly entered Change Insulation Type entry in the Markup Entries panel. Drawn correction elements shown with dark blue pen will be hidden, while the light blue highlight color of highlight elements will be turned back to the original colors. In other words, hiding an entry will show the design in its original state. Click the eye icon again to show the markup entry. Another possible option is to open a discussion about the current design issue. Discussions make it possible to enter longer texts. These text entries are kept in the markup discussion list, which can be opened at any time by clicking the Show Discussion button of the Tag and Discussion panel. Click the Add Comment button in the Tag and Discussion panel to add a new comment to the markup discussion and enter the following change request to the dialog. Change insulation skin and side external walls to soft type by modifying custom profile. Then click OK. Mary has now finished the request, so she needs to inform Joe about the task. She can do this by simply using the Assign To feature of Teamwork to assign the task to Joe Smith. Expand the Teamwork panel of the Markup Tools palette and select Joe Smith in the Assigned To drop-down list. This brings up the new message dialog. Set the Priority button in the upper right corner of the dialog to High Priority, and then click the Send button. ArchiCAD automatically sends the message to Joe Smith. If he is working online in the project, he will receive it immediately. If he is temporarily offline, he will receive it the next time he is online. Don't close Mary Jones's instance of ArchiCAD, as we will return to it in Step 7.4.